Yo everybody, welcome back to this video. This is gonna be a raw video and a long video probably. So if you're not willing to listen to what I gotta say and you're just chasing cheap dopamine, click off this video because this is not for you. On the other hand, if you're trying to make money online or you're struggling to make money online, whether with family, with study, with pressure from society, and all of this, I want you to stick around because this is going to be a very interesting topic. So, as you know, I've been trying to grow with copywriting and make money online for the last, I say, 6 months, something like that. But if you're watching these videos, because you're probably found me because the videos that I've recorded on my channel where I teach you how to write copy absolutely free. I don't sell you a 997 course. I don't sell you shit. Just pure knowledge for those who actually want to implement it and become greatest copywriters. And so this morning, I read a comment from one of my YouTube subscribers who basically said like he he's just dealing with so many things right now that basically he's got a client that's not showing him interest, that exams are coming. He feels pressured by his parents, so he studies. And also he also mentioned that he see his friends chilling every day. He see other people basically having fun while he works so intensely. And so if you're going through the same situation, I want you to stick around because I'm gonna um, I'm gonna give you not what you want to hear, but what you must hear, what you must know before you actually hit it big and make money online. But before I tell you why you should listen to me, I'm gonna tell you who I am. So basically, I'm 24 years old. I grew up with a single mom my whole life, and so I've been through a lot of shit. I've been broke. I've had money. I haven't been rich yet, but I've been. I come from a low class, from a low family, from a low class family here in Colombia. I'm from Colombia, so we grew up in a very poor environment and all of that. But I managed to make it out. I managed to study a career. I'm a cabin crew. I managed to fly in Emirates, live in Dubai for a whole year. Bro, I've done it all. Everything you potentially imagine, I've actually done it. And when I was living in Dubai, I actually discovered this thing called copywriting, uh, Andrew Tate, and all of this that basically changed my mind forever in my life. So I've done it all. I come from this to this, but I know that I deserve this, so that's what I'm trying to go towards. But during my journey, I felt exactly the same thing you might be feeling right now. I felt lonely. I felt pressure from my parents, from society, from my friends that told me to actually get a regular and normal job and basically do the same thing over and over and over again. I've actually quit my job as a cabin crew. I came back to Colombia. I stopped working in for Emirates and also living in Dubai because I felt like, bro, that was not the place for me to be at that moment. It used to be back there, but not now. So I know there's something bigger for me. I know I'm meant and destined to achieve bigger things in my life, like achieve financial freedom, make around $10,000, $100,000 per month, $1 million per year. I know it's possible. I'm trying to figure it out how to do it, but I know I'll do it one day. And that's exactly the main purpose of this channel. So you guys actually can see me doing it. So you say and see me doing it and believe that if I do it, you guys can actually do it as well. So, but coming back to this thing, I want you to know that people are gonna judge you. People are going to actually do not believe in you. They're gonna tell you you're wrong. They're gonna try to make you go their same path, their same way. Go to college, get a degree, find a job doing what other people are doing, getting a misery salary every single month, probably um, working all your life so you can retire, buy a house, live comfortably in this house. But truth is, if you believe that the key to achieving the life you've always wanted is through college or buying a house, you've been programmed your whole life to believe this. You've been told lies. You've been lied to, bro, because this is not how it works. And if you actually have a look at what everybody else around you is doing, you're gonna find out that they don't have the life you want. They don't drive the car you want. They don't do what you actually want to do. They don't have the family you want. So one of the things that I have learned throughout my career, my years, is that you should not listen to other people who don't have what you want, or they're not they are not in the place you want to be. So you shouldn't actually take advice from someone who's not making whatever it is you want to make a month. You shouldn't be taking advice from someone who doesn't look like the way you want. You shouldn't be taking advice from people who are broke on how to manage your money, how to do what you want to do, how to actually make more money. You shouldn't, bro. So I would not take advice from someone who doesn't have the family I want to have. I wouldn't take advice from a guy who's been divorced around 4 times, 5 times, and doesn't even love his kids. I wouldn't do that, bro. I wouldn't. So we're gonna actually take care of this video. We're gonna split it into half. So the first part is what happens before you make money online and what's gonna happen after you make money online. So before you make money online, you're going to the main reason you're gonna want to start making money online is because you are broke and you are aware of it. You have realized that you can't get unconventional results by doing what everybody else is doing. You can actually make a comfortable living. You cannot have the time, location, and financial freedom that you want by actually going the conventional life. So one of these pains, or maybe you're stuck in a job you don't like, you hate going to your job, to your college, you don't like your degree, you don't like any of it, but you didn't have a valid reason to tell your parents that you don't want to do that if you live with your parents, or basically have any valid reasons for society for you to say, okay, I'm gonna quit this job and I'm gonna do what I love and I'm gonna pursue it, right? So that's the first thing. You're gonna understand that for you to actually live life on your own terms, you gotta make money online or make a lot of money, and you cannot do that doing the same thing over and over again. So first, you're gonna understand this, then you're gonna look for a business model that actually fits the best with you. In this case, copywriting. It could be drop shipping. It could be something else. It all comes down to what you can afford right now, your budget, if you have money or you have time to invest. So for us, that we don't have the money to invest in Google Ads and finding a winning product, so we're not gonna go for drop shipping. So that's why we would rather go with copywriting, because we only gotta spend a lot of time before we actually start making money. So there's gonna happen. There's a lot of things that are gonna happen throughout your journey, and as my subscriber said, and I felt it, and probably you felt it too, you're going to go through long periods of isolation. You're gonna feel lonely. You're gonna feel like you're grinding so hard. You're working every single day. You wake up early and you go to sleep late, or you go to sleep early and you wake up very early to work, to do your stuff, to grind, to hopefully make this whole thing work. And so when that happens, you're gonna realize that the time you're not working, maybe when you go to sleep, you're gonna check your phone. You're gonna see your friends having fun. You're gonna see your friends traveling. You're gonna see your family probably doing something that they invited you to do, but you declined because you had to do something different, because you had to work on your business. and you're gonna feel like shit. You're gonna feel bad. You're gonna feel like, bro, what am I doing with my life? Like, they're enjoying life while I'm stuck and attached to my computer 18 or 16 or 12 hours per day or whatever it is that you spend. Also, you're gonna see your friends making more money than you in the job they have. It doesn't matter the job they have. It's guaranteed they're gonna make more money than you, at least at the beginning, at least until your business is actually giving you money. And so you're gonna see them buying a nice clothing. They're going shopping. They're buying new bikes, cars, whatever it is. And they're gonna show it to you like, bro, listen, I made this and I made this just to make you feel bad. But that's part of the process. It's totally normal. And it's not your fault that you feel actually this way. You're not alone, in fact. There's a lot of people who are going through the same thing right now. I'm going through the same thing, right? So we got to go through those periods of isolation before actually hit it big. And those are like the downsides or the side effects of becoming an entrepreneur. These are the things that people don't actually tell you. These are the things that gurus won't tell you whenever you're watching one of these videos and telling you, hey bro, start copywriting, start affiliate marketing, whatever it is. They won't tell you this shit. But also, there are gonna be periods of your life before you actually make it in your business that you're gonna work and see no results. You're gonna grind every day. You're gonna probably send this average message to this guy, as I've done it myself multiple times. I've written long form sales pages for these guys that I have actually taken me around 1 or 2 or even 3 days for me to complete it. I send them to them. I send an email and an Instagram message. I say, hey bro, I made you this. It's gonna help you make money like crazy. And they never reply. And the next day I send them a follow up, and they never reply. And I send another follow up. They never reply until the point that I have already sent 7 or 8 outreach messages and I haven't got any answer. But that's part of the process. You got to understand that that's normal. And there's a quote by Alex Hormozy. Not a quote, but it was just like an interview, a podcast that he was doing that said that whenever you switch your mindset to, oh, I can't believe this is happening to me, to poor everybody else that's gonna have to try what I'm trying right now. And you're gonna understand that if you can actually go through the motions, put in the work without seeing any kind of gratification or reward, you're actually going to get further than 99.98% of people, because that's the reality. Nobody today is willing to put in the effort, and you already know it. And if you don't believe me, just go outside, go to the mall, to your nearest mall, and see what everybody else is doing. And you're going to understand. So it's part of the process to feel like that. You're also going to feel like you don't know what you're doing with your life. Like, is this really worth it? You're gonna start questioning your self-worth. You're gonna start doubting that you're capable of it. There's gonna be times where you go to bed and you ask yourself, am I really cut out for this? Is this gonna work? Am I really gonna am I gonna live the life I so desperately want to live? And all of these questions. And you're gonna lose friends in the process. You're gonna lose a lot of friends. Your friends who used to invite you out are gonna stop doing that, because eventually they're gonna realize that you will always say no to them, and that's okay. That's what you gotta do. If that's what you gotta do, you gotta do it. You understand that these are just like the fees of being successful. This is not a fine. These are just small fees that you gotta pay throughout your whole journey, throughout your whole career. That's fine. You're probably gonna lose a lot of people you love. You're gonna lose your girlfriend if she doesn't actually understand what you're doing or what your purpose is. She's not gonna understand it. She's gonna start telling you to give her more time, that you don't love her enough, that you only think about yourself and only in yourself, that you don't care about her, that whatever it is that you guys have built over the years doesn't mean anything to you. And that happened to me multiple times with multiple relationships I had. I came to a point where I was grinding so hard when I was starting my aviation career, that they were just like, bro, you only care about your career. And I was like, bro, but that's the way I'm supposed to do, take care of you in the future. If I don't have money for myself, if I cannot provide for myself, I cannot provide for you either. So I gotta do this. Otherwise, you're gonna end up leaving me later. And you're gonna realize that whenever a girl walks out of your life, there's gonna be more girls willing to walk in your life. But you just gotta become the person that actually deserves that. And how do you become this person? By actually doing what you have to do. You gotta go. It doesn't matter if your girlfriend doesn't support you. At least try to talk to her and say like, hey, listen, this is very important for me right now, and I hope you actually can come with me in this journey, follow along. But if you cannot, that's totally fine. That's totally understandable. But myself is my priority. My mom, my father, my family, they are the ones that deserve it. I'm doing this for them, not for me, but for them. And so you're gonna lose people like this, bro. But also you're gonna find very you're gonna find great people along the journey as well. You're gonna find people who share the same purpose, the same mission that you do. You're gonna find people that actually share the same passion you have for copywriting, for dropshipping, whatever it is. You're gonna find people who are actually in the same boat that you are, and they're gonna tell you like, hey bro, let's do this. Let's actually try to do this outreach. Hey, I found out that doing this actually increases conversions and makes more money. Bro, you're eventually you're gonna find people who you can relate to, who can support you to the top, who continuously grow with you, because what's gonna happen is that at some point in your life you're gonna understand that you're gonna start to outgrow your friends, your social circle, even your parents, your brothers, your bro. You're gonna do it eventually, and so what's gonna happen is that you're gonna start climbing up the ladder. Boom, you're gonna keep coming up, and they're gonna be stuck in the same position because they cannot see what you see. God didn't give them the vision that He gave to you, so that's why, and that's fine. You gotta say goodbye, and you shouldn't feel bad for doing so, because it's your life and only yours, and nobody else is gonna live it for you. Nobody else is gonna achieve the things you're supposed to do on your own. However, as you have already experienced it, it's a lonely journey to the top. You're gonna be most of your time alone. You don't have the skills or the money to fit in a new group of friends, and you don't belong to your old group of friends either. So it's gonna be a long time that you're gonna be lonely. But bro, remember the reason you started. Remember that this is just a season. This is not forever. This is not the final outcome. And so if you truly love what you're doing, if you truly love the purpose of what you're doing, you're gonna find out that it's gonna be worth it. So there's some quotes that I heard a long time ago who said that the person who walks because loves walking is meant to go further than the person who walks because he loves the goal. And what that means is that if you're just too focused on the goal, you're not gonna make it. Probably it's more likely you're not gonna make it. But if you actually wanna make money online because you wanna become a better person, because you wanna become the person who can inspire other people, who other people can aspire to be like, if you that you can support other people who were once in the same shoes you're right now, who you can show people what you couldn't see back then. Help your mom, help your family, be actually a caring person, support other person, love your family very much, your girlfriend, whatever it is. If you actually have a really strong purpose, you're gonna realize that you're gonna get further in life than 99% of people or entrepreneurs. And so whenever you start becoming the person who deserves to make $100,000 per month, you're gonna start hitting that. You're gonna start eventually making more money than that, millions per month. But that's part of the process. You gotta understand that you gotta go through the toughest and the ugliest times of your life before hitting it big, because you gotta first become the person who deserves to have those things you want to have. And so there's gonna be a lot of people who judge you because of that, right? While you're making it, while while you're trying to make it big, while you're trying to hit it, there's gonna be people who tell you like, bro, you're crazy, you're demential, you're nuts, that's impossible, you can't do that, you can make $10,000 per month, you can make $100,000 per month. This idea of you making money with words is stupid. Leave it, abandon it, give up. It's not gonna happen. And I hope you don't have people like that and you should never meet people like that. But if you do, just understand that the reason they tell you this is because they might not even mean it. It's simply because they don't have the vision that you have. They don't know it's possible. They don't know what you know. So Alex Hormozy also says that you don't know what you don't know. So if you don't know that it's actually possible to make money with words, then you're just gonna believe that everybody who tries to make money with words is crazy, because you don't know that's possible. But still, you cannot listen to these people. You should not listen to these people. You should keep going, even though if it's your family. You gotta eliminate this kind of thoughts or this kind of communication between you and them, because it's gonna affect you in the long run. And bro, listen, I love my mom so much. She has always believed in me, and she's the reason I believe I can do anything and everything I want. However, there was a period in my life where my mom and I have a very toxic relationship. She was arguing with me all the time, and so I was fighting her back because she was talking to me in a very rude way. So I didn't like that. So one day I decided to move out of my mom's house, go get my first job, and start my life as a grown up, because I was already 18 years old. So I actually got my own apartment and started busting my ass off to make money and get a job and everything like this, because I knew that even though I respected and loved my mom so much, if I continued staying with her in her home, I would become unhappy. I would become miserable. I wouldn't be able to have the mindset I have today, because I needed to be able to get away from this negative energy and emotions. And I understand if you can do this because you're still underage, or you still don't have the what it takes to take that decision. But just be aware of it. Whenever you're in a toxic environment, try to step away from it. Try to go to a different room. Try to say, hey, I'll go to the toilet and just stay in the toilet, whatever it is, bro. But just understand that these people who don't believe in you, these people who have toxic energies towards you, who actually make you believe like you worth nothing, you gotta step away from them, even if it's your girlfriend. Even if, listen, I had a very toxic relationship with a girl that I met, and she was saying all the time that why was trying to start a business. And I remember that this is when drop shipping, eventually when I found drop shipping, she said like, bro, what are you doing with those vacuum cleaners? Do you really think somebody's gonna buy them? But she never meant that in like a curious way. Like, do you really think people are gonna buy it? No, she was always trying to put me down. She was always to make me feel bad and feel inferior. And I said like, hey, listen, I cannot do this. I cannot do this. And so I basically walked away from her and never saw her again. And that's it, bro. But you gotta do it. You gotta do it. And also, friends are gonna judge you. Your teachers are gonna judge you. Everybody around you is gonna judge you. They're gonna think in your head, and they're gonna silently judge you, even though they never say anything to you. You can feel it. You know it. You know they're thinking bad about you. You know that they believe you're a clown. They believe that you're just playing whatever it is you're playing. If you want to be a YouTuber, they just believe that you're playing the influencer or things like this. And also they're gonna um, they're gonna make they're gonna make sure that you feel it, that you know it. They're probably gonna make comments about it like, oh no, he's too busy doing this little business that, bro, because I have experienced it. I have experienced it. For example, whenever I tell people that I want to actually become a copywriter and make money with words, they say like, bro, you're crazy, that's not possible. I was like, bro, just because you don't know about it doesn't mean that it's not possible. So they also say like you should get a regular job, a normal job. And bro, that's not for me. I would rather die doing this than doing something different than doing anything else. Because this is what I have chosen to do. This is what God has shown me to do it. And so you're gonna go you're gonna start going from rock bottom to the top of a mountain like this, and until one day you go through this isolation periods, until you go through this judgment, through this pressure, and one day you're gonna hit it. You're gonna get your first client. They're gonna say like, hey bro, I'm gonna pay you $3,000 for a few emails a week. And yeah, so here's the money. They already give you the money. They sent you the invoice. It's a great customer. He pays you on time. He's always responsible. He's always attentive. He does whatever it is that you tell him to do, and they're very pleasant to work with. Then you start, you get another client. Then you get probably your third client, and you're now making around $10,000 to $12,000 per month, and you feel amazing. You're gonna feel like you are doing it. That people are gonna start believing that you are the people who make it, who made it, not just another one who said he was gonna make it and never did it. They actually respect you. They looked out. They looked out for you. They actually make you feel like what you just did, nobody else would do it. And all of a sudden, your preoccupations got away, at least the money. When it comes to money, you can take care of your parents. You tell your mom or your family to stop working. You buy yourself a nice car. Hopefully you don't just go insane and start wasting the money you don't have. And but one day, bro, you're gonna realize that even though you made it and you are making it, you're not in the point where you want to be, where you wish to be your whole life. And now that you're making $10,000 or $12,000 per month, you just want to know how to make $100,000 per month. You dream of starting an agency, starting your own company, something that can actually give you a lot of money in the long run without you having to write the copy, without you having to do the market research and all of this. And so you're gonna start seeing again that your friends have more time than you do, that they travel more than you do, that that basically they are doing the things that you don't, even though you already have the money for it, because you've been so focused. You have put your head down for so long that the only thing you do right now is working. You work, you work, you work, and you have dedicated your whole life to this, and this is your purpose now, and you cannot unsee it. And because of this reason, you're gonna start to think how to actually have more time for yourself and your family. The reason that you started it, because you don't have any of the things that you actually wanted. You just have more money, but that's it. You're in the same place. So now at this point, of course, it's easier for you to have more time, more freedom, and whatever it is because you now have money, right? You can pay people to work for you. You can hire people in other countries to make the work that you do and do it even better. And so, but still, you're gonna find yourself in social situations where probably it's your girlfriend's birthday, your mom's birthday, and you you're gonna start thinking of the things that you could be doing if you actually were working at the exact time. Like, because it has happened to me many times that I'm spending time with my girl and she's like, "What are you thinking of?" And the only thing I'm thinking of is just like, I should be working right now. I should be making more money. I should be finding another client. I should be sending them more outreach messages. I should be doing this. I should be writing copy and I should be doing this and that and this and that. It's gonna start to affect your mind. There's gonna be times where you go to sleep, you cannot sleep. You cannot fall asleep. You're gonna open your laptop, you're gonna start working it. All of a sudden it's 4 a.m. You're gonna go to sleep, you're gonna wake up late, and you're gonna repeat the same process and over and over and over and over again. And then, bro, you're just in the same place. This has become your life. This has become your lifestyle. This has become everything you've basically dreamed of has now become a reality, but you're just a different person. You would rather be working and doing this and doing that. And that's where you gotta pay attention to this, because that has happened to me. I used to dream of being in the place I am right now. I used to I used to dream a lot of years ago to actually work for Emirates as a cabin crew. I visualized it. Um I viewed it in my mind like one day I'm gonna be living in Dubai and doing this and that, bro. And the moment I did it, and the moment I was there, I felt empty because I didn't have a clear purpose of it. I didn't have the purpose behind why I wanted that more than having money. So I just want to tell you that if you're going through the same exact seasons in your journey as an entrepreneur, as wanting to make money online, you're not alone. I'm right here. There's a lot of people like me in this space, like you. You're gonna find them everywhere. You just gotta look out for them. And so, whenever you guys need anything from me as a human being, whenever you actually feel sad and you don't know how to keep going through stuff, just support each other. Leave me a message, leave a comment, write to my personal Instagram. I'll make sure I reply as soon as I can. And yeah, so before I finish this video, I just want to tell you that whatever it is you're going through, you need to go through it, and there's no other way around it. This is the only way to actually get the things you want. First, you gotta become the person who deserves to have those things. So be thankful for it, and know that even if you don't have the money right now and your friends look like they have more money than you, if you're not having fun but your friends are, if you're basically, one day you're gonna have all the things your friends have right now, but whenever you have them, you're gonna have more money, you're gonna have more time, you're gonna be more successful, you're gonna be everything you've always dreamed to become. And when you look at your friends, they're gonna be working a dreading 9 to 5 job. They're gonna be stuck in a job they hate. They're gonna regret they didn't actually spend their time doing things that they were supposed to be doing. They were not looking for business ideas. Now, bro, they're in debt. They don't have the lives they want. They have the girls they never wanted to be with. They don't look good. They don't seem to be happy, but you are. And remember that every struggle that you have right now is the struggle another successful entrepreneur has had. And if you don't believe me, just look at Eman Gadji, look at Alex Hermosa, look at Sabri Zubi, look at all these successful entrepreneurs that have gone through the same season you're going through right now, and just look where they are right now. They made it, and so if they made it, I know you can do it. I believe in you. So I hope you take care of yourself and see you in the next video. Bye.